You know, I was gonna ask you. You climbed up that crate because you're scared of heights. I don't like heights. I wouldn't do some shit like that.
Up
Like
the crane, yeah.
Yeah, the crane. Yeah, I'm sorry. What is it? What was that like? Because I don't fuck with heights. So like, if somebody's like, let's go to the Grand Canyon, I'm gonna be nervous the whole time. Like, yo, fuck this view.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I respect heights, and the thing was, like, we had just bought a drone, right? And so like I want to like play with it. We learned how to fly it. We learned how to film with it. And in my thinking, the only way to get dope ass footage with the drone is to find a way to get me way up in the air. And so I'm looking up in the air like, what am I gonna film with the drone? I just see I see cranes, and I'm like, okay, I'll fucking climb a crane and get a cool drone shot up there. But just in and of itself, climbing up the crane didn't feel like a complete idea.
What?
Fuck. So then I'm like, all right, well, now here, go back to that picture. Here's the secret, right? You see?
Ooh, wee.
The secret of this is you see that wire on the right side of the screen?
Yeah.
Like, I committed myself to this plan. And I thought to make it a whole idea, like, I'll bring a killer whale with me and I'll fucking say fuck SeaWorld up there, which is kind of
Yeah, that's
You know,
that's controversial.
It's cool enough, but it was also kind of didn't make a whole lot of sense why I was fucking climbing up a crane with this inflatable killer whale nowhere near SeaWorld. Like, it kind of like it didn't have a lot to do with anything. But I committed myself to the plan, and then all of a sudden I started shitting my pants. I'm like, fuck,
That shit
dude,
hit
like,
you,
this
right?
This thing's 150 feet tall, man.
Were you
like,
tied up to anything?
Yeah, like
Really?
that little wire I just said look at. Like, I researched cranes.
And that never feels like it's enough.
I researched cranes, and what the crane all the way out on that, like the top level, like the arm, they've got this wire that you clip onto with a carabiner. So what I did before I climbed up the crane, I went to like the REI store, and I got myself a rock climbing harness, which I put underneath my jeans because I wanted everyone to think I'm crazy. And I don't know if I've ever even told this story publicly or called myself out, but under my jeans I had a harness on, and I was clipped onto that safety wire.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And then I fucking get out there and start blowing up fireworks while the police helicopter's circling around.
You get arrested?
Did you get some drone?
Oh yeah, I
drone
got
shots?
arrested. Yeah, we got some epic drone shots. The drone shots were tits.
And a new charge.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, man. They had so many fire trucks. The police report said there were 80 firefighters. Like, I forget how many trucks. Like,
Because they thought you were going to
18
set the
cops.
city on fire
I
right
mean, dude,
there.
who knows, man? But I remember the next day, Knoxville calls. He says, "This one's gonna be expensive, buddy."
Damn.
Fuck. And it was, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder, like, in the final analysis, like, given how much media, like, you know, how much publicity there was around it, like, was it worth it? You know, when I got my lawyer, and this was a crazy. Oh wow, look at that killer picture.
Oh yeah.
When I got my lawyer, you know, I was like, okay, we're talking through like how to you know approach the case, and I was like, dude, get me jail time, and the lawyer said I'm the only motherfucker he ever represented who wanted jail time, and I'm like, he's like, why would you want to go to jail? And I'm like, dude, the whole protest, I was protesting captivity, dude, like the whole. I was up there to make a statement about these fucking killer whales being in captivity. I was like, dude, I need to be in captivity to, right? And
Right.
And so we got me a sentence of 30 days in LA County Jail, which I wasn't really sweating because, I mean, when do you ever do the whole amount of time? I
Right.
figured I'd be in there for like 3 or 4 days, and I was like totally worth it because the headlines, like all the press,
Right.
so much publicity, like I was like, fucking bring it on. It was killer. And then when I turned myself in to serve my 30 days, they let me out in fucking 8 hours. Less than 8 hours. I mean, basically.
They didn't allow you to make that statement, basically.
Well, I mean, dude, that was even the best rest even better because it was like just the
Yeah,
story
that's-
kept getting more and more juice.
Were you by yourself?
Yeah, that is good heat
yeah.
right there.
Dude, it was a lot of heat, man. I basically went in there and snapped a photo and dipped.
That's awesome.
Wow.